unlocking Tia Clayton's super speed. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please. Hit that subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go in and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep. Good to go. Now we all know and love the Turbo Twins, the remarkable Tina and Tia Clayton. In this video, we are going to discuss how we can unlock the speed, that amazing speed that we all know exists within the remarkable talents of Tia Clayton. Now, recently, both Tina and Tia Clayton joined the MVP Track Club. So now they're under the tutelage of some of the greats. One of the greatest coaches of all time is no doubt Stephen Francis, as well as the likes of Bruce James, etc. And they are now working out alongside some of our greatest talents, including some of our greatest young talents. How can we unlock, step by step, the tremendous super speed that we know that Tia Clayton possesses? This is our impression. Now, recently, Tina and Tia Clayton released this video of themselves and some of their compatriots who are now currently working with the MVP Track Club.
Tina, this is me before Saturday training. My name is Tia Clayton and this is me before Saturday morning.
Hi, my name is Ramon Barnes. This is me before training.
This is Jamal Jackson. This is me before training.
Hi, I'm Jody, and this is me before training.
I tell you I represent, you know.
My name is Crystal, and this is me before training.
Hi, my name is Joel, and this is me before the training.
Hi, I'm Jody. This is me after training.
1 minute.
Hey guys, this is Tia and this is me after Saturday morning training. Let me see your name. Woo! This is Tina Clayton and this is me after Saturday morning training.
This is Crystal, and this is me after training.
My name is Joel, aka Chung for some reason, and this is after training. No fear. It's me after training.
Catch you at a eye.
Turn off fear that, you know.
Not to be presumptuous, because Tia Clayton is in the hands of the best there is, Stephen Francis. But we here at Peter Lloyd World would like to offer our humble opinions as to the few things that need to be done to get her to unlock her amazing super speed. First up, injury. We have to keep her injury free. In fact, the primary issue why she has not evolved at the level of her sister Tina Clayton in the last 2 years was really injury. I mean, she has had a few issues with injury. Her coach said as much. Her former coach from Edwin Allen said as much. So the first thing we need to do is keep her injury free. So we have to be very, very careful. We know how spectacular she is. Look at the ankle legs she ran, helping to set that world under 20 4x100 meter world record earlier this year in Cali, Colombia. The second thing, speed endurance. Basically what we're talking about is improving her stamina and strength so that she fades slower towards the end of any 200 or 100 meter. We know how remarkable she is in just terms of raw speed, but to unlock her true potential, they have to work on her speed endurance. Look at the race she ran recently at the National Junior Trials earlier this year, where she came second to Alana Reid of High High in the 200 meters. Now, this was a supreme effort from Tia Clayton, but I believe at some points, coming off that 110 meters, there was a fade factor. And I think if they improve on her speed endurance, Hale running some 400 meters just to build that strength, speed, and stamina, I mean, it's all there. The other thing, number 3, I do believe that they need to teach her to run right through the line. We're not even going to show those races, but there have been several races where we've seen Tia Clayton ease up a clear 5 meters before, or even 7 meters before going through the 100 meter and or 200 meter line. I mean, there have been several instances where we saw that. So they have to teach her to run straight through the line. Now, what is imperative for you to understand here is Tia Clayton is still very young. She's 18 years of age. So we know that with all this raw speed, and we know that she's willing to learn and train, these slight indicators, these slight suggestions that we here at Peter Lloyd World are daring to make to the great Stephen Francis and those above. We think that these are the things she needs to do to unlock her true speed potential, and we think her speed potential is immense. So that other thing that I just stated, the number 3 thing, is run through the line. Number 4, I do believe that I do see her running style improving. It's becoming more and more refined and more suited to her. So they're definitely already working. And this was before she went to MVP. You could see the maturity. The 5th thing that I think would be something of great importance has got to be focus. In a previous interview she did on TVJ's All Angles with Dion Jackson Miller, her sister Tina Clayton actually said that sometimes she had to speak to her because her focus just wasn't there. Now, this is really going to be difficult for you to teach someone, but I think a part of that is simply maturity. These girls have been doing extremely well from maybe ages 12, 13, I'd say 13, 14. But maybe one just was a little bit more focused than the other. I believe as Tia Clayton matures, she's now 18, that focus, I have to say this, will come into focus. Oh man, I don't know why I found that so funny. But I do believe that that focus will come. She will mature, and as she becomes more focused, meaning more willing to train, working harder, doing what she needs to be done, getting there on time, pushing constantly, giving it her best. That's definite. Because as I say, the speed is there. That's why I stated unlocking Tia Clayton's super speed. And I do think that Tia Clayton next year, early in the 2023 season, before March of 2023 or March, April, will be running sub 11. I genuinely believe that once all these factors are cleared up. So those are our impressions as to what we think MVP Track Club needs to do to unlock the super speed that we know Tia Clayton has. And let me go over them very, very quickly. First up, they have to keep her injury free, which has to do with making sure she warms up, stretches, her running technique, because doing the wrong technique in terms of running can impact you. Number 2, working on endurance and draw strength and improving speed endurance so she fades slow. 3, running through the line, a habit that she seemed to have developed. And I'm hoping that disappears, because she has to run straight to that line all the time. Run beyond, instead of 100 meters, run the 110. Number 4, I believe I said working on her technique, which I already see improving, but there still is a lot of room to improve. And number 5, focus. Just get there, work harder, be more determined. And I believe that was simply a function of her youth and her maturity. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to know your thoughts. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up.